Lon Measley here, dreams of Warcraft.
Hey guys, so I thought I'd do a quick End of Legion enchanting guide with actually many of the crafts that will be viable to sell in Battle for Azeroth. Enchanting has always been extremely strong and consistent throughout the expansions, and it's become even better in Legion. If you haven't tried out enchanting yet, I highly suggest that you do, and also because it'll be handy for you to craft your own enchants on the go. First up, I'll quickly go over some of the current Legion crafts. And actually, pretty much everything here is profitable, though it helps to have as much of a variety of recipes as you can, especially if you want to spend your Bloods of Sargeras optimally, as certain enchants will occasionally be worth more than others. To unlock all of the enchants, you basically just have to go through the quest line, but with a few exceptions, including the 2 relics, the first of which you can get from Zurio, the curious coin vendor in Dalaran, and the second of which you can easily get from farming mana sabers in Suramar. Next you have the Leylight Brazier toy, which you can buy from the Underbelly in Dalaran, and here I also want to mention that the Legion pets are good sellers, and they can simply be obtained from doing the quest line. Come Battle for Azeroth, I can see all of the Legion stuff still selling, especially the Mark of the Hidden Satyr neck enchant, as people will need it for leveling up. And here's a demonstration of some of the pets selling. And as you can see here, I've also sold some Leylight Braziers. The next crafts I'm going to talk about were actually introduced in the Legion pre-patch, and these are the Tomes of Illusions. When consumed, they allow your characters to use certain weapon enchant appearances for transmog, and all of them can be learned from the trainer with the exception of 3. The first one is the Tome of Illusions, Draenor. This one is extremely easy to get. All you need to do is to have Draenor Enchanting, and then to purchase the recipe from either your alchemy hut or your Warspear alchemy vendor for 1 secret of Draenor Enchanting, which you can craft upon learning Draenor Enchanting. The next one is the Tome of Illusions, Secrets of the Shadow Pan. You'll need to be revered with the Shadow Pan to be able to buy this, and if you happen to have another character that's already revered, you can purchase the Shadow Pan Commendation to increase your reputation gains. If you want to farm out the reputation, you might want to set your Hearthstone nearby, then do the daily quests offered by the NPCs nearby. Finally, last but not least, and possibly one of the most profitable Tomes of Illusions on the list, but also definitely the most difficult one to get, is the Tome of Illusions, Elemental Lords. In order to obtain this one, you'll have to seek out Therazane in Deepholm, achieve Revered with her faction, then do the quest line that she offers, which will have you killing Ragnaros in the Firelands, Alakir in the Throne of the Four Winds, and assist Neptulon in the Throne of the Tides, all of which fortunately are very much soloable nowadays. One last thing I wanted to mention about Tomes of Illusions is that the mats they require are all old expansion mats, and the supply for some of these items are often short on the auction house, so you definitely want to keep an eye out for good deals. And it'd be extremely helpful to know their price fluctuations on your server. And finally, I want to finish off this guide with some of the old expansion crafts that I've personally been successful with. First, Enchanting actually offers 2 daily cooldowns on separate timers, the first being Temporal Crystals from Warlords of Draenor, and the second being Shaw Crystals from Mists of Pandaria. Temporal Crystals, by the way, are used in Warlords of Draenor weapon enchants and gift enchants, which are still profitable as people use them for leveling. And you can get these the same way that you get the Tome of Illusions Draenor, except you need a few more Secrets of Draenor Enchanting to be able to purchase them. Out of the gift enchants, the cloak enchants actually even give movement speed, which is super valuable and in demand for leveling. Moving on, as I mentioned before, the Shaw Crystal here can be transmuted on a daily cooldown. And there are also Mists of Pandaria enchants that sell well, that are also used in leveling. One of which is a very profitable weapon enchant, Elemental Force. This is not only the go-to for twinks, it's also great for leveling until level 70, after which you'd switch to the Warlords of Draenor weapon enchants, Basically because the power levels of enchants changes every few levels instead of every level, with level 70 being a significant cutoff point for elemental force. Either way, both the elemental force and the Warlord of Draenor weapon enchants are great sellers. Now another mob enchant I wanted to mention is Enchant Chest Glorious Stats, as it is also pretty good for leveling, but it's not as important as the weapon enchant. Both of these enchants can be learned from the trainers. Lastly, with the power of TSM, you could also find some other niches depending on your own server. You can do so by looking through your recipe lists and checking the sales frequencies and profit margins. Personally, I've had success with classic enchants, Crusader, Fiery Weapon, and Agility, but the recipes for Crusader and Agility are pretty rare nowadays. Perhaps some people with their alts just want to have fun with different sorts of enchants instead of getting the best enchants, and technically the best is the one that will give you the most fun. And with that, I will conclude my guide for now. I definitely look forward to what Battle for Azeroth will have to offer, because with weapon enchants making a return, and with there being fun and cool enchants such as Leech and making your Hearthstone faster, enchanting will definitely remain one of the top crafting professions, and one you should have on at least one of your characters. With that, I will see you guys next time. Like, comment, and subscribe, and punch that notification bell. Peace out.